And while we're sitting here in quiet, if we could just think about something that you're really grateful for this morning, something that you're really pleased with. Thanks. Turn the hosting responsibilities over to our very own Coach Bruns.
Thank you all for coming out today. It is a special day, I think, not just for Morgan Deniz and her family, but also for the Elon School. This isn't the first time we've had a player from our high school to go play sports in college. It's not the first time that we've even had a player to go play at Elon University, a Division I school. And we really hope and believe that it's not going to be the last time either. But it is a significant event. Out of all the high school athletes in the country, about 2% are offered a scholarship to play in Division I or Division II with NCAA. In volleyball, there are actually fewer than 4,000 Division I scholarships. And if you divide that by 4 years, that's about 1,000 per year. And if you look at Elon University, it's one of the top 50, 60 programs in the country. And when I had a chance in the past couple of years to speak to many, many college coaches for another player that I had at my last school, and to be offered a Libero scholarship, which is for the short kids, not the tall kids. Usually, the coaches tell me what they're looking for is queen calm. They're looking for the 6'2" girl who can pound the ball through the floor. And I remember when speaking with the College of Charleston coach, that he was recruiting Morgan as he'd already seen her on video, and he was looking forward to recruiting her. But when he found out she was offered a scholarship to play Libero, he said, well, she should take it because they're so rare. Usually you can get a walk-on, someone who's really good. There's so many kids that are 5'9" and below. There aren't so many that are 6'2" and above. So the opportunity to play in college as Libero is a very rare thing, especially to be offered a scholarship. So it's a very significant accomplishment. I've learned a lot from being here at the Elon School. I've learned a lot from the coaching staff. I've learned a lot from Scott Schofer in particular. He's won 4 state championships in tennis over the past 4 years. Ever since he's had the opportunity, he wins a state championship. You might wonder, what does it take to win a college scholarship? And I think some of those things are the same. Scott, if you know Scott, he'll tell you that it requires hard work. It requires good decision making, right? Hard work and good decisions. If you played for Scott, that's what he's going to tell you. And I think that that's true to be on a championship level team. And I think to get a scholarship, it requires at least 2 more things. One of those is priorities and perseverance. Those are 2 other things that are really required. When you have multiple talents, which people here at the Elon School have, you guys have multiple talents. To be in a position to be offered money to go to college, it requires you to set priorities and how you're going to spend your time. And sometimes that's disappointing to other people, those decisions that you make to play volleyball. You have other skills, or to play the drums when you have other skills. To be very serious and to prioritize, but also to persevere in spite of all the other things that would come to discourage you. When people say, well, you're not tall enough to get a scholarship, and you persevere. You know, those are really significant things that most of us aren't going to be able to do, is to focus at a young age and to do those things. So I wanted to finish a little quote from a cheesy movie called Akilah and the Bee. Anybody ever see that movie? Oh, that's really good. You know the quote then. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm going to read it to you. Larry Fishburne delivers this in the movie, and I think that it's a relevant quote. So if this is you, or if it's specifically for Morgan, I want you to think about this. It's not just for Morgan, this is also for you too. He says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened. I lost the quote. do this and hit undo a couple of times, it might come back. Here it is, actually. I'm going to start again. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We are born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I think that's something that Morgan has shown us, being able to step forward, whether it's the volleyball court or the stage, and we really appreciate all the work that you've done. The work that your parents have put into you. So you came with a little bit of talent. That helps a little bit along the way when you have talented parents that work with you. I'd also like to acknowledge someone who's helped me. He's hiding. Blaine Tindler, if you would stand up. I know you love this. Blaine, could you stand up? Blaine is Morgan's club coach. A lot of times, I met Morgan through Blaine. He was doing a clinic, and I was learning from him, and he teaches technique to the nth degree. And one thing, if you get a chance to watch the video, how Maner will do video, and just give me a video, and you can make a highlight film just like that, because Morgan's technique is always perfect. And it's something that we can attribute to Blaine, his hard work, and Morgan, her hard work. So thank you all for coming. When I came to the Elon School, I knew of Morgan. I didn't know that there were other kids that were very talented, and I was very fortunate to have a very strong team around Morgan. We were able to win the state championship. But so many talented kids aren't able to win a championship because they don't have a strong supporting cast with them and strong teammates. And so we're really proud of the whole program here, and especially Morgan today. So I'm going to come up here and sign this special letter, which basically says, I'm legally bound to go to Elon University and play volleyball there. So we're going to take some pictures and all that good stuff. Long letter.